Yeah, and we're back, and one of the things that's like I was saying earlier about the difference in the food, like all countries and different foods from different parts of the world, they have their own unique preparation, the way that they organize, the order that they cook it in, the spices, and. Again, I'm here with Rosette and her family. They're going to be at our celebration in the park. Now, this is Rosette, and we're back now. Can you, yeah, can you kind of share what the ingredients that you add here? Of course, you got salt right there, and then
I have a garlic.
Okay.
I use sometimes both.
Okay.
The fresh one and the one is already made.
Already made.
Yeah, and I use this one.
Celery. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I use this one.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this one. And
Now
this
hold
one.
on a second. This is her secret. This is her secret spices right there. Whoa!
And
Now let's see. What's that? Mob Jack Bayfish. See, I've never heard of that.
And I have a paprika is gone, and I use paprika too. Paprika,
Yeah. Okay.
And then I use this one.
Look at that.
I finished the yellow, the
Bright
green one.
Colors.
And
Onions, the red onions. You got cilantro.
Cilantro.
Hey, hey, hey.
And then,
Beautiful. And then that's not a banana either.
No, this is plantain.
Yeah, it's
this
plantain.
Is plantain. So this is the one I just fried.
So this, even though some of the people out there, I'm not certain, but this is called plantain, and it's a different type of. It looks kind of like it looks like bananas, and the interior is a little different. So, and here is how it's prepared, and I don't know if they're going to serve this amount, but I tell you what, that's a lot of plantain. It looks delicious. How do you take it from there to there?
Okay, this is how it looks like, and then I peel. It's easy, everyone can do it, and then I cut the pieces. So I don't cut like this straight. You can see the piece.
Oh yes, cut it at diagonal.
Yeah, the piece I cut diagonal. So
yes.
You can see. And then I dip in the oil.
No
little bit oil.
Is there any spices added to it?
No, nothing. So I can show you.
So if in case you want to prepare plantain, this is how she does it.
To cut like
Look
this.
at that. She does cut it at
like this.
Diagonally.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and then I put in the oil. That's it.
Just directly right into the oil.
Oil, yes.
Ah.
I have this one. This is another my secret. So this one is the veg. Everyone can see. Yeah, so
that's I saw that. I saw mixed vegetable on the Navajo Nation, by the way.
Yes. So when I cook
that's
rice,
her secret right there, everybody.
when I cook rice is cooked, and then when you cook rice, don't put too much water, because like most American, when they cook rice, the rice is like smashed.
Yeah.
Like it's
It's a really mushy, wet,
yes. So, but when you cook rice, don't put too much water. You don't need to put this one before. Just water, salt, and oil. That's it. And then
as you cook it,
when
a little bit of oil.
So when you cook, you put your rice. I don't know how many cups. Most another
you just do it by feel.
African secret, we don't have a measure. I don't have any measure in this house.
I love it.
So I just think myself, this is how much salt I have to put, how much I have to use it. So that's the way we cook. So when you put the rice in the water, so try to put your finger inside. If the water, you feel like rice is here, rice is here and water is here.
So
that is good.
It's almost
water.
like 50 and 50.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
that's a good size for water. And then rice, when it's cooked, you see rice comes one by one. You see, one
They're
by
not
one.
sticking together.
You see, you can count even.
Yeah.
And then when it's cooked, and then you put the veggie on top. Because if you cook it before, it's going to be more cooked. It's smashed inside.
Oh, yeah.
So when the rice
So
is
you
cooked,
add it later.
yes,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
you can put this one on top.
Ah.
And then make sure the rice is too hot to be ready to serve.
And then I noticed you have
Beans.
beans.
This is yellow beans, if you can tell.
Yellow beans. Let's see. I've heard of pinto beans, black beans.
Have a name.
This one.
The name
This is
Peruvian.
okay. So it's a yellow beans.
Yes. And then
Do they sell? Where do you like? Do they have that in Africa?
Yes, we have this in Africa.
Really?
Like everything we have to Africa. I can say here in America, but it's different how to cook.
I see this one. Look at that. Look at this,
the-
ladies and gentlemen.
This is from
right
Africa.
there. Yes.
African store.
Produce of Uganda. What is it?
So this is the flour they used to give us in the refugees camp.
Oh.
So I have my sister here. She have African store. She's the one, she sells this one. And her store is on the 3100 South and the Red Road. You can go there. I don't know the address is correct. And then the
I'm
flour-
curious. What is it? Is it like regular flour?
So this.
What
So
is
we
it?
have to show you. That's the thing. It came from that. Corn is a corn flour.
A corn
Corn
flour.
flour.
That's
So-
like the Navajo's corn flour.
So-
We have a corn.
So and then we make fufu.
Oh
You can
my
see in the
gosh.
camera. And
Is
then
this cooked?
Yes, it just cooked. Like how they cook mashed
It
potato.
doesn't have a taste.
Kind of like what I'm eating right now.
She's eating it right now.
She can show you an example.
So you have to eat it with a soup.
Watch. You know it has a little sweet taste
Yeah, a
to it.
little bit. Because it's a fresh corn. So
This is
fufu.
this didn't come from Africa. This was raised on the Navajo Nation. This is not I like this stuff
this is
just as
fufu.
is.
You can make it like in mashed potato, but it's different.
Yeah.
Next time I'll show you how to make.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So that's the flour, and of course that's the oil. Now, let's come over here and look at some of the. You already talked about the rice.
Yes.
You're going to be everything that you see here,
Yes.
that we see here.
Yeah.
You're going to be selling down there.
Yes, I'm going to sell that. And I'm going to explain how the plate is going to look like.
Okay.
And when you eat food, you don't need to eat something else. So when you come to my table, your plate is full. You don't need to get another thing. Or the kids, if you, some people, they go to party, they have a bunch of kids.
Except they eat at lunch and then they wait.
Yes.
Dinner, come back again.
Trust me, if you eat this one, lunch, you don't need to eat anything like snacks. Full.
Really?
Yeah, even at night you can
Oh, I
still
believe
take
it.
just snacks and go to bed.
Wow.
Because it's turn the stomach long.
Yeah.
This is fufu. The
That's
name is
perfect.
called fufu.
So, from
African
that bag, that it's a flour, corn base. Everything's corn ground, and then they add you add water to it,
Hot water. Hot water.
Hot water.
100 degrees.
and that's it.
That's it. And
You
then
don't
make it
cook it on the.
on the stove.
You don't do-
It's not like a mashed potato how you make a mashed
Oh,
potato.
yeah,
hand.
yeah.
So you boil water, and then you take the cold water like in the bowl, and then you put the flour in the water, and then you put in the hot water, and then you make it like a porridge. How they make porridge.
Oh, I see.
So when the porridge you see is 100 degree again, it's boiled,
Yeah,
and then that's the way you can start to add flour.
yeah.
And you make it. Diana, bring something to
Yeah.
make the
In case for all those that are joining us here, I'm here at the home of one of our vendors at the Native American Celebration in the park. She's from Congo,
Yes.
and She calls her food the African. I don't know what her her booth is going to be called, but they're going to be
Congolese cafe. Congolese cafe. That's the thing I'm supposed to start. Congolese cafe.
There you have it. So, but again, I just want to let everybody know that the Native American celebration, we're proud to be inclusive. This lady here, I'm so glad that she allowed me to come down here today to showcase a lot of her foods and that we are about inclusion and that we share each other's cultures. And it's really amazing to me that she told me she speaks 6 languages. And I think we just added one more, and that was Navajo. She learned how to say Yat-e in Navajo. So that's another one. So, but anyway, now we had just talked about the ingredients. We talked about where she's from, her history, and but now the food, which I find really interesting, is the corn-based flour. I tasted it, and I could just eat that thing by itself, by the way. I mean, it has a little sweet taste to it. And on the bag, it does say a produce of Uganda. So just like us Native Americans, I'm sure they took that flour and made it many different ways. We made it many different ways too when they gave us the flour from the federal government. And we used to get Grandma used to make soup. We made dumpling. We made fry bread. We made biscuit. We made ndapa. There's so many variations of how we use the flour. So, having said that, I'm curious to see what the foods that she has prepared here for us, and I'll have her explain it here. So, sorry.
So
Okay, yeah.
Because this is interesting. So many people, so many Americans, so many African, different countries, they doesn't know how to make this. So this is my part. Okay. I put water, I put in the stove, and then when it's too hot, okay, and then I take the cold water, like here I can say in the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
In the bowl, I put water just a little bit, and then I take the flour, I mix inside.
Oh, I see.
Okay, my water is boiling. Okay, and then I take flour, I mix inside, and then I put in the hot water. And then it's not ready yet, so I have to wait again to boil like 100 degrees again.
Oh, on the, okay.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah.
because the water came here in flour, it makes it to be cold again. So and then when it's too hot, it really is boiling 100 degrees, and then I take the flour, I start to mix, and then I go like this, and it's boiling, and then I start to mix, and then just little by little, I have to keep adding flour. Soon I feel like it just be good. It cannot touch it to my finger. So that's the way it's ready. So then I can keep going to make it look good, like how it's looking here. And then I can take the bowl, like a small bowl,
mm-hmm.
and then that bowl, and then I can take like a piece, and then I fix it myself, and then I put in the plate. So, and how to eat?
Yeah.
So this one, you can eat in everything, but most is the veggies. The veggies, the soup. So like if something have a soup, you can, most us like Congolese, we like to eat like meat and veggies behind, and then we don't eat like a fresh veggie. We cook the veggie. Like here we eat like a cabbage fresh as we cook. Like this is spinach, we cook. So we don't eat fresh. So the way how I just fry this, and then I put like onion, green pepper, yellow. So I put everything in my ingredients. So I put and onions. So and then I fried. This one I didn't put the sauce. Okay, this I just prepare before this one because this sauce you have to be ready before fufu. And then if I have a meat or fish, my husband likes fish. So and then I just boil the meat. You boil the meat, and then after the meat is boiled, and then you fry in the oil. And then after you fry, and then you put onions, everything.
What kind of meat's this?
That is the beef.
Beef?
Yes.
That looks like, for all the Navajo listeners out there, that looks like mutton backbone right there to me, right there. That looks delicious, making me hungry.
Like us Congolese, we like sometimes bones.
Yes, yeah.
Bones. So when we go to the market, we
Uh-huh.
like to find the meat have a bones.
Yeah.
Even the fish, we don't want the one you don't have like bones.
Yeah.
We like the one you have bones.
Exactly.
Okay. So and then you have
Well,
to eat.
hold on. Let's go back to this. Now, from this is now ready. You showed us how it's prepared. But is this finished now?
Yes, it's finished. It's ready.
Do you
to
eat it like this?
Yes, it's ready.
Do you like?
That's the thing that she was showing you how she was eat it by hand. We don't eat it by. If you eat it with a spoon or fork, you messed up, man. So we eat it by hand.
So, you know how Americans we eat food and we have bread to go with it?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the
No,
bread,
This
no?
is kind of bread that we use.
No, it
But-
doesn't come out like you know, like when you take the bread and then you eat it with soup.
Yeah.
He's saying it's kind of like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But
Is that
this
right?
one-
No?
No, this is not.
You
like-
take it like this, you add it to here, and you eat it.
So we cut
Yeah,
like
almost
this,
like that.
and then we shake it like this, and you can cut some piece. You put behind one piece here, and you dip in the sauce, and you are ready to eat.
That's what I mean. That's how you use the bread.
Yeah.
Now-
And then if you want, you
Okay, can I do one?
Yeah,
Sure.
Can I? I'm
Sure,
sorry.
No problem,
And
no
it's soup
problem.
of your choice.
You can
Okay.
choose anything.
Hey, now I think I'm getting the hang of this. Okay.
You have put in the
You know, for me, I like this just as is. But I'm gonna try
anything.
what she
Beans,
just had.
You can use the beans. You can
Okay.
use
Okay.
like spinach, or you can use the beef.
All right.
And it's you don't
See this, huh?
chew, you swallow it.
You start.
I'm gonna chew it.
Yeah, if you want.
See? Okay, I'm looking forward to the taste.
The name is fufu. Do you know the name?
Mmm. Mmm. The corn just kind of disappears. But I can taste the spinach. Very mild, but very, it's very distinct. I mean, I could really eat that. I really can. That's some good stuff. So I can go like this and do that.
Yeah, if
I can
you
go.
want, you can take it your plate, okay? You put the veggie, and then you take the sauce, fish or chicken sauce or whatever or what, and then you put your on top. And then you dip it, everything is mixed on the plate, and then you eat.
That's
And then
cool.
something, another secret for our babies. So our babies, when they start to eat food, when 6 months, you start to feed the baby. We don't give you like those sandwich stuff like that. So what we start is this one.
Yeah.
So that's the way she loves the baby. She loves this food.
Of course she does. That's perfect food,
It
isn't
makes her
it?
strong.
Yeah. See, look at my muscles still. That's from the.
And then another secret for our food, it doesn't make us, sorry to say that name, it doesn't make us to be big. You know, because we use most the veggie, it doesn't make us more big, because really we try our best how to be natural.
So, this is kind of like, I shouldn't say the center. The food is really the center. You add this to it. You add this is the main food, the
Yes.
main dish. This. But I would say this is the main dish, a main dish, a main dish, and then these are you add it. But I guess one way, yeah, sides. But another way you can do it is you can just plate, and then put this on there, and then mix it and eat it. I can see this broth here, and you can just drip it on that. Oh.
You got it.
Yeah, that's good one.
So,
That's
now,
the way.
what's the name?
Fufu or ugali. In Swahili we call it ugali. And in Uganda they call it kaunga.
And it's all, it's that flour right there. It's corn based. It's really cool. I'm really excited about this. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Let me just,
I had
now, yeah, let me wipe my hands off. And then, I'm going to ask you what you call this one.
and if like in French we call épinard or Lingala or Swahili we call épinard. But here in English we say spinach.
So spinach with
Onions,
pepper.
Yes. Seasoning and whatever you want. Sometimes I don't want everything to have this one taste, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes I put something I didn't put it for another thing. It makes sense?
Yes.
Yes.
And then
This is
that's those are chicken legs.
so I want to teach people how to make this. And another thing before me to forget, I does like order. Like example, you already like this one, okay? So and then you say, oh, can you make me food for 5 people in my family? I'll come pick it up. So I can cook what you want.
So that's kind of like Instacart, DoorDash. You can do your own DoorDash African foods.
So and then you can call me, and some people they are friends to Instagram. They call me. They say, "Oh, I need the chicken or fried rice or plantain or beans," and then they come and then they pick it up.
Yeah,
So,
that's a really good idea.
Yes.
I love an entrepreneur,
yes, and my
business
phone
person.
number is it okay if I give the phone
Give
number?
your number.
My phone number is 801-759-9162.
And you will meet her down at the Native American celebration in the park on July 24th. And I would hope that she would have some business cards down there
Yes, I do.
on the table, and you can pick it up, and she would probably cater some very unique foods. This is really an exciting smorgasbord of food.
Congolese Cafe. Don't forget the name is Congolese Cafe.
Congolese Cafe.
Yes.
And this one is chicken,
This is chicken.
just fried with no spices.
No, I didn't fry.
Oh.
I put in this. so-
Sorry.
Okay. Chicken, you just put in the bowl, okay? And then I take all my seasoning, I mix inside everything. I mix it like the one I just showed, and the people they just show the online later. I can show them after. And then when I mix, and I can put little bit ketchup, little bit if I want, and then I add inside. Before to cook, like I can use it like 5 hours before, and then when I put the seasoning, because you have to go inside the salt to fill the salt, and then I put it in the fridge. And then when it's in the fridge, and then when I need, and then I put the pepper sheets and the thing to put in the stove, and then I put my chicken there, and then I put it
In the oven.
on the oven.
Ah,
Yes.
so these are more like almost like they're not fried, they're
No,
grilled.
it's
They're
not easy grill.
Yes.
You can taste
Okay, ready?
it.
This is the chicken.
And it's tender too.
You feeling the salt is inside.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm.
And now the seasoning.
Yes. The season's coming out. I
Because
do.
when you fry, it break it. The patty just break it. This patty, when you fry, you cannot get the one is full like this. You have to be breaking.
Oh.
It's shredded
Hey,
chicken, yeah.
I love the tinge of salt on this chicken. You bite it, you don't really taste it, but as you eat it, chewing it, the salt just starts to come out. And that's really, really good. Yeah. I'm sorry. Doesn't that look good? I'm sorry, everybody.
And
Doesn't
then I
that
like
look
to
good?
put the decoration. So small.
Mhm.
You can show them how it looks inside. No red inside.
Look at that.
No red.
Yeah, it's cooked inside.
You know what? Everybody out there, you can eat this down at Liberty Park, July 24th, and it's dang good, man. I'm sorry to be eating in front of you, but I.
They're gonna be jealous.
It's good. Okay, now
Fish.
um,
Oh, the fish is a good. Yeah.
let's go to the fish.
You're going to love the fish.
Now, what kind of fish?
Tilapia. Go bring the one is in
Tilapia.
the
Tilapia.
Yeah,
tilapia.
Now, I'm sorry
Down,
to.
down, down.
I'm gonna
You can, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
move this.
You can move.
Look at that.
That's why I have a glove.
Look at how she looks like she absolutely like cuts it.
So I don't want
And-
to cut. This one is not red. So
Yeah.
this one. So this is the how. So this one I just clean. Everything is clean. And then I put seasoning and then I put
Ooh.
in there. And then,
Now, what's the seasoning?
it's the same one and sometimes I change. Different one. Garlic. Mostly don't forget the garlic. Because it's the garlic and salt it help you more to go inside. You want cut the piece?
Okay, how do I? Now I'm gonna try the chicken, or not chicken, fish, tilapia. Now,
Be careful.
she just broke me off
Yeah, it's
a,
bony.
a piece. Now, fried.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you clean, to make sure it's going cooked inside, you have to cut the line ones to make sure it's cooked, to be oil to go inside, and then the seasoning and salt to go inside, and then you don't need to mix.
You know what? She marinades with salt, and
But no sugar.
but no sugar. She marinades. This is good. You know what? You know how like some food that you just eat.
Or you know the French marinade.
Yeah, marinade. Yes. You know the funny thing about it is that some food you just eat, it just doesn't. It just is bland. But when she said I marinate with salt, and boy, I tell you, when you don't have to salt it. The salt's already in here. I mean, this is like good stuff. I only have one hand, so otherwise I'd eat this like a mutton backbone. Mmm. Hey, you guys, you're missing out again.
Tell them to give me a call.
You know what? This place, Liberty Park, gets so busy. I hope she has enough food, tilapia. She would have to bring like 10,000 pounds.
You make me to eat too.
Man, that's good. Hey. I mean, it really is good. Remember, if you have a variety of all this food, I don't know how she's going to do it, but it sounds to me like you can almost get a plate and they'll just dish it out, different parts for you, and I mean, it's good stuff. It really is. You know, cooked with her style, her touch, and it's really good, everybody. It's really good. Now, back to the food. This one.
Beignet.
Like a dessert.
It can be dessert, it can be breakfast. So this one, It's the flour, like white flour. Okay. And then we mix it like how you mix the bread. Everyone know how to
Oh,
mix the bread.
supposed to put chocolate on it. Sorry.
If you want.
Oh, so this is. Let's try it. Come on.
So,
This is kind of like a. It looks to me like it. It sounds to me like it's like a dessert
Yes.
sort of thing.
So
Okay, I'll try this one.
take this bucket of feet there.
You know, that's like Navajo fried bread with chocolate on it. That's Navajo fried bread. Is this one that?
Yeah.
No. This is like a white flour for bread. American they use, everyone use. I don't know how they call. Okay. Oh.
So how do you explain how you make it? What do you put inside?
Yeah, he's going to ask him a question.
Hold on, my mouth's full.
You need water? Go drink water.
Hey, you know what? That was really good. I tell you, that's really good. You know, get in line at Liberty Park, the right place to be. So we talk about the beignet, tilapia, chicken, spinach, and what now this?
Beef.
It's not called beef stew. What do you guys call it?
Just beef, but when we we make the sauce. So when I used to go sell it somewhere, so I didn't know how to knead. And then people they say, no, this is beef soup. So that's the way me try make it like beef soup. Because they have soup inside.
That's a good point right there. I'm gonna. You know what looks so good?
You don't show
Look at
them.
this. Look at that. Look at the juice and the. Is this what's this red? What's this red?
That's tomatoes and ingredients, everything.
Okay.
Not
So diced tomato,
Hey.
tomato sauce, onions.
All your Navajo listeners, look at that. Doesn't that look like a mutton backbone right there? They know how to make it too. They know how to make it too. Yeah. Okay.